welcome back to the channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It's right in the corner. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It's right in the corner. It's right in the corner. We're gonna give it a minute, let some people come in. But on today's date and the topic, y'all already know what we talking about. We talking about Hot Boy Turk and BG. And fans were asking BG why Turk no longer on the Hot Boy tour. And you know, BG had to explain to him why wasn't he on the Hot Boy tour. So that's where that come in. So we're gonna let some people get on in here. As they get in here, we're gonna chop it up and break it down a little more. We're gonna break it down a little bit of the cash money stuff too. What's really been going on. We're gonna jump it off in it when it hit the 2 minute mark. Whoever in here gonna be in here. But when y'all come in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. It's right in the corner. And it's free. You know what I'm saying? But we know it's been a lot going on with cash money lately. It's been a lot going on with cash money. And not the whole cash money. It's just the older cash money. We're going to put like BG, Juvenile, Turk, Wayne, and Baby. We just only talking about those guys. Because, you know, they're the ones who got the attention right now. You know, we seen Turk, go to Nashville. Charleston White don't go on live. Oh, they got robbed and all that. I guess they did a show in Nashville. They didn't get they got the front end of the money, I think. I think they didn't get the back end or something. Whatever the situation may be in, but people went to the internet running off. Oh, they got robbed. They didn't get robbed as if somebody laid them down to the ground. Somebody give it to me. They didn't get hit like that. But I guess they just didn't get the back end and stuff. And we've been seeing another thing too. We seen it was a loss of love for Cash Money Chicago. Chicago showed lots of love to Cash Money. You know, they were singing Turk verse. Turk wasn't even there. They were singing his verse word for word. They were singing Turk verse word for word, but he wasn't even there. He wasn't even there. And BG and Turk, they just been going on and on and on. Fans ask BG, why Turk no longer on tour? BG said for acting like a turkey. And we're going to break that down when BG said acting like a turkey. And what do you mean about Turk acting like a turkey? What do you mean about that? Is because, like, you know what I'm saying, when they were doing a tour or whatever, the promoters didn't want to pay Turk the full thing. You know what I'm saying? It had to be a pay cut. And, you know, Turk got his wife for a manager. And she wasn't going for the pay cut. Because they got to feed the family. Not only the family, what I mean about the family is the team. And also the family at home. And they got to pay bills. So, Hot Boy Turk didn't want to go for the pay cut. So, you know what I'm saying? They raised a lots of eyebrows. Lots of concerns. And, you know, BG, Juve, and all them guys might be already having money. And we know Turk ain't just broke, but he probably ain't just having money like that. So he really can't do a pay cut like the other guys. See, BG, and you know what I'm saying, they might took a pay cut. They probably can afford a pay cut. How you doing? They might can afford a pay cut. But everybody can't afford that pay cut. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't afford that pay cut. People got bills to pay. Families to feed. And taking a pay cut, everybody ain't with that. And I like how, oh yeah, did y'all hear the Turk new album, Joseph? If y'all ain't heard that, Joseph, y'all sleep. Appreciate that. If y'all ain't heard that new album, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. They said lots of bad things about Turk. We heard BG say Turk album, he the worst selling album in Cash Money history and all that. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if a lot of y'all, I ain't just a big Turk fan, but everybody was a big Cash Money fan. So we're gonna say it like that. So you can't be a Cash Money fan without being a Turk fan, if that sums it up. But man, I ain't gonna lie. Man, I listened to that Joseph album this morning. Man, it's something nice, man. Turk really did his thing on that Joseph album, man. We ain't heard BG how everybody doing. We ain't heard BG album yet. We seen BG and Turk in competition. They was in competition though. And I knew they were promoting the album. I had a feeling they were promoting the album. But at the same time, the man did his thing on that Joseph. I think one song like Why They Hating or something, man, he said he don't know. But you know what I'm saying? I'll hate me too. You know what I'm saying? That Joseph. Then he got that 8816 or something like that. I can't remember. Don't be mad at me for being confused now. I just listened to the album this morning. It was like 8816. That was nice. Man, the man had, only song I disagreed with on the whole were the songs I heard. I ain't heard them like 4, 5 songs. But the only song I disagreed with, that he got one song called Cash Money. He could have basically kept that. But everything else, oh yeah, that song he got that one song about the Magnolia. Man, the man went hard on that song. I'm just gonna keep it all honest. He got one song, you know what I'm saying, about the Magnolia. I like it. Turk really surprised me with this album. He really surprised me with this album. And I know when y'all go listen to his album, it gonna surprise a lot of y'all. Turk did some surprising with this album, man. I know he surprised a lot of people with Cash Money. He probably surprised BG. BG probably wasn't expecting this from his album. Only thing about Turk just put it on a new page. I think like Turk Topics. Hot Boy Turk Topics. It's something like that. And he just only got 2,000 subscribers on it. And I think Turk should have just put that on a bigger page. If Turk would have put that album on a bigger platform, well, YouTube is a good big platform, but lots of platforms you probably got it on the big platform. But if Turk would have dropped that on YouTube on a channel with a lot of subscribers, man, the album Joseph, it'd be something decent. It would have been a surprise to him. Well, I really can't say that because I heard he stayed bragging about the Joseph album. And we know he got his wife as a manager. And she also talk about and brag about the Joseph album. She said it surprised her. But I ain't gonna lie, man, he has surprised me with the Joseph album. He did that now. They can say what they want to say about Turk. And if he keep them albums rolling like he got them going, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. The man been down for a while, not making no music he probably been making music, but not for the public. Like, we wasn't hearing it like that. So now that he's making music that we hearing, he got to keep that momentum. And when he keep that momentum, man, he going to have so many fans. He's going to go back to the old Turk. And I like the way him and his wife are doing things. He made the manager. She rolled with him through all his bids. Well, through the long bid, put it like that. And they still together. You know what I'm saying? To death do us apart. I like that about Turk. I like that about him. I just say that, man, he need to keep on working, keep doing his thing, and keep surprising people. Keep surprising them, Turk. Keep surprising them. Because they all looking down on him, you know what I'm saying? They all looking down on him. They ain't expecting for him to succeed. But I think he got something nice coming up. All they gotta do is just keep the momentum and just keep on going. And keep surprising the peoples in the feds. Real talk. But like I said, if you ain't heard that Joel's album, just go scroll down, listen to it. He gonna surprise you. You know, he surprised me. It wasn't what I expected. It wasn't what I expected. I ain't gonna tell the album. I ain't gonna sing the songs off the album. I'm gonna let y'all go tune in. I ain't gonna take away from your views. I'm gonna let y'all tune in and hear it for yourself. And y'all say what y'all like about it. You know what I'm saying? And say what you like about it. But I think Cash Money gonna be great. I think the comeback gonna be great. And I think it's gonna be way bigger than people expect. I really think it's gonna be way bigger than what people expect. See, people ain't ready for that new Cash Money. I'm gonna say the new old Cash Money. The new old Cash Money. Lots of people, it's gonna surprise the world. They're gonna do it so big, it's gonna surprise the world. It's gonna be probably one of the biggest comebacks of all times. Just watch what I tell you. It's gonna be probably one of the biggest comebacks of all time. They already working on it. What group you know come back after 25 years? Or after 20 years? Ain't too many groups doing that. Ain't too many groups being a part and coming back 15, 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money was one of the first ones we seen do it. You know, they're going to be the first one you seen do it. You ain't seen nobody else doing it. I applaud them for it. I applaud them for it. I just hope all of them stay on the same accord. Get the money together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got to be seeing eye to eye. Just get that money together. Just get the money together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. This is another thing I want out there too. Man, Turk got some nice courses. Man, the man can go somewhere with them courses. Just get on the course, Turk. Just find somebody hot. Find somebody like Baby. Sell them a hook. Or maybe do one for free. Stop being greedy about that money too, bro. Stop being greedy about that money. Some things you got to look over, man. When it comes to that money, you gotta scramble up before you can just blow up, go big. You know what I'm saying? You know, after the rain, the sun gonna shine again, brother. Sun gonna shine again, man. You got some nice hooks, bro. You can go somewhere with them hooks. Turk got some nice hooks, man. If you go listen to the Joseph album and tell me what you think about it. The man got some nice hooks. What he need to do is get one of these major artists who doing something big. See, like that Cash Money song he put on the Joseph album. I don't know who dude is. He could have kept dude. He could have kept dude, dropped the bag, and put somebody famous on the album. You gotta think about where you headed to, brother. You gotta think about where you headed to. You headed big, get somebody big on the album. But I can't take it away from Joe's album. I like it. Like I said, only one song. I ain't heard number like 4 or 5 songs. Only one song I disliked was the Cash Money. Every other song I heard, I can listen to it. I can ride to it. I can ride to it. I can honestly say I can ride to it. You know, I think a lot of people don't want to see Turk back with Cash Money. You know, I don't know why everybody, like Turk said on his song, I don't know why they hate. You know what I'm saying? Why they hating on that man? Let him get his paper. Let him get back. Turk, you know what I'm saying? They sleep on you, brother. You got to wake them up. You got to keep their eyes open. You're going to have to wake them up. Wake them up and shake them up. Until you make them stay woke. But you're doing good, Turk. Just keep on doing your thing, brother. Just keep on doing your thing. It's going to work out for you. For you and your wife. I like the song you talked about. She had cancer and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to work out for y'all. Just keep staying down, staying dedicated. That's all it is to it. That's all it is to it. Surprising. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. I'm out of here. Until next time, peoples.